think we're good.
Okay, we'll see you in about 20 seconds. Hi everyone, and welcome to the
choppy, but...
Role Players Guild. Hopefully, if, Streamlabs and YouTube, or Streamlabs or YouTube wants to cooperate. Okay. I'm seeing the choppiness on the YouTube.
I think it smooths out.
Okay. So yeah, welcome back to Curse of Strahd night. Yes, faces. We have faces. They exist.
You do?
Yeah. We stole them though. We are face stealers.
Face stealer.
I'm just going to jump into it tonight since we are running a little late. So hi, I'm your guildmaster, Beluga, and I'm playing Dula, the half-elf grave domain cleric.
Hi, Beluga.
Laura, you're next.
Hi, I'm Danny Guarantee, also of the Role Players Guild, and I play Tuali, the Owling Paladin, who's having a bit of a faith crisis, let's say. Laura, why don't you go next? Just picking random here.
What? That was completely random. I've never seen you do that before in your life. Hello, I'm Laura, and I'm playing Whiffs, who is currently enjoying the most Whiff snack ever of not brand name gelatinous beans, and definitely not a brand name energy drink. Super Whiffs. Anyways, it's Bee's turn now.
Yeah, it's always my turn. Hello. Oh, sorry, I should use my normal voice. I'm having issues today. Hi, I'm Bee. You can find me on various and sundry platforms as Brassic Hearts, and I am playing Mila, the Shadow Sorcerer, and she's also having a crisis, but of being nice, so, that happened.
Yeah.
And this dude over to the right is my spouse. Say hello, spouse. Okay, well, and he is playing Misha, the Elven Barbarian. Where's Tiny Cat? She left? Oh, man. All right, well, that's us. Jason, go.
My turn, right?
Ending.
Awesome. Welcome, everybody, to an exciting, action-packed, adventure-filled episode of Dungeons & Dragons. My name is Jason. I will be your guide to the light. And tonight, you brave and perhaps foolish adventurers have found yourselves in Fair Barovia, where you have been trudging through a dark, scary fortress. A fortress of nightmares, a fortress of scary, scary things, where you have just risen up from the dungeons, where there was an encounter with a creature that has ties to the dark past of one of our very own. Presently, after having endured that encounter, everyone's kind of regrouping right now, kind of trying to process what just happened, what everyone just experienced, and kind of trying to figure out what to do next. Okay? In this room, this Hall of Bones, we have Tuali, and we have not Misha, Mila. Kind of talking things out, played by B. Kind of talking things out, figuring out some things, sharing some feelings, bonding a little bit perhaps, all of that wonderful stuff. And in the other room here, in what we call the barrel room, we have the rest of the party, just kind of regrouping and figuring out what to do. I will start. It's nice because I can actually see the stream right now, but we'll start with Dula. Dula, tell us what your character is up to, what you're thinking, what you're kind of going through. Now, your character was the one who had this encounter with this creature with ties to a tragic incident in your past, right?
Yes.
What's going through Dula's mind at the moment?
Now that Dula actually remembers what happened that night and what happened in her childhood, with these creatures always being after her and her family trying to move around and protect her. She's feeling a bit guilty for their deaths, and right now is just trying to cope with that.
Okay. Because as it turns out, as memories kind of came back to you, as it turns out, your family was trying to protect you, right? Trying to run from these creatures, trying to find a safe place, because it looks like they were there. It was about you, right? They were after you.
Yes.
Okay.
And she especially feels like guilty about the fact that her younger siblings got caught up in all of this as well.
Okay. Good. Heavy things a little bit. Wally, in the room of bones, the Hall of Bones, or the Bone Room, as we affectionately called it last time. Figuring out what's going on there. Wally was a person of great faith, and had kind of a bit of a crisis situation, an encounter with what appeared to be deity, but then was also taken by something dark, right? And found himself torn between these two dynamics, right? What is Tuwali going through at the moment?
Well, if I remember last time, Tuwali really finally opened up about everything that was happening to Mila, and kind of had a screaming match a little bit. And
he screamed at her mostly.
yeah, she kind of kept an icy coolness, as Mila do. So he finally let that all out. It was building up for a while, and he had just broken down finally, and asked Mila to help him learn how to control that darkness in him, so that he can ignore, these impulses or the voices in his head, or even better, learn to use that new power to try and help the people of Barovia.
Okay.
So right now he's basically just like, open and vulnerable, and starting to come to terms with who he is now.
Okay. So just kind of grappling with everything that's happened, right? How can I use this power for to help others?
He's finally learning to like embrace it, to try and not embrace it, but like work with it rather than trying to fight it.
Okay. Good. Whiffs. You spent that encounter kind of gathering coins, kind of trying to go after the shiny things, trying to be useful where you can. Tell me what Whiffs is going through right now and thinking of and doing.
Like once that encounter was really like underway, Whiffs popped his head in, right? So he knows what's going on, but he's with Dula right now and trying to offer comfort, but entirely unsure what to say. So they're just kind of sitting next to Dula, like hesitantly, like, do you know? Starting to talk, no, kind of thing. It's very awkward, I'm sure.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what they're doing.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Good. And then Dula, I mean, you can sense Whiffs kind of next to you, kind of maybe wanting to comfort you a little bit. But it's one of those situations where Whiffs really wants to help, but not sure how to approach. Should I approach that kind of a situation, right?
Yeah, and like I know that Whiffs was kind of like hugging Dula, and Dula kind of like returns the gesture, like like holds on to Whiffs's arm as like an understanding that this is not something you're comfortable with, but I appreciate the help anyway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay. Good. In the bone room, we have Mila, working through this conversation with Tuwali, kind of helping him deal with what has transpired, helping him process all those things. Tell me what Mila is up to.
Mostly just being awkward. And at one point, she got hugged and didn't quite know what to do with that, and very quickly ended that conversation to yeet themselves into the hallway and go back to Dula, where the emotion can go over there. No more
Yeah.
emotion. We're good.
Are you sure you don't want another hug?
I'm very sure I don't want another hug. Don't touch me.
I'm very
Me?
fluffy.
Don't touch me. You especially don't touch
Very
me.
fluffy.
I have flowers.
Nothing brings the bonding like an awkward hug, right?
It's at the end of the
All
street.
right.
Whoa, buddy.
Mila, right?
Are you allowed to have jelly
Right.
beans?
That would
No, you're
be
not.
that would be absolute character dynamics, right?
You are a little brat. Off my lap.
Dare you? I know that
Oh.
wasn't to me. I'm sorry.
Right.
Sorry, that was to my
I've
dog.
heard that
I
before.
apologize. I should have muted.
I said I've heard that before.
And no, I'm not allowed to have jelly beans. Stupid diabetes.
He had
All
he
right.
needs his teeth cleaned. He's not allowed to have sugar until he gets his teeth cleaned.
And finally, we have Misha, who it was kind of a difficult. There was some inter-party conflict with that last encounter, right? And kind of pit you a little bit against Tuwali just a bit. Tell me how you're processing. Tell me what Mila's up to right now.
Misha is actually hanging out with Dula, and whereas Whiffs isn't sure what to do, Misha knows exactly what she thinks is worth doing, which is to just come straight out and look at Dula and go, "So was that? How did it feel to kill the thing? Was it what you wanted?"
Yes and no.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Sorry. Not let me my microphone. Yes and no.
Did you enjoy it?
No.
That's good. That's healthy.
I just
Sometimes we have to kill things. Sometimes it's good to do the killing. Sometimes it's less good if you enjoy it, though.
I'm glad it can't hurt anyone else, but it doesn't change anything that happened, and more so it's reminded me what had happened, and that's both also a good and a bad thing.
The past is what holds us to who we are and who we can become, and reminds us of what we can do to the future. But vengeance, it's an ugly thing, and it's not always as fun to do as it is to think about and imagine. So if you need hand or something, I'm here. But also, to be quite honest, I don't know about the owl anymore. So please let me get me close if you need, because the owl is, I don't like that threatening.
I think he's just a little lost at the moment.
That was all very quiet. I could barely hear that. I'm sorry.
Sorry. It's I talk in character and I'm not close
Just
to the
lost.
mic.
Are we sure it's on all round?
It is on all around, yes. I said, well, what was it?
You think he's lost?
I think he's just lost at the moment.
I've been lost before. I never tried to kill anyone who I was supposed to be helping out. So, I mean, he did threaten your life if you did something that you needed to do. So, just something to keep in mind.
We'll keep an eye on him.
And Misha will reach out a big, meaty hand and just sort of pat Dula on the shoulder.
Right? Okay, good. So with that, figuring, hopefully kind of resolving what has happened there, at least getting a grip on all those feelings, right? Your attention kind of turns to the task at hand. You find yourselves within this fortress, which is apparently the home of Strahd von Zarovich. You did receive a dinner invitation. You received that, and was that shared with the entire group, or was that just kept to? Okay, so just Mila received that, right?
I think she
Okay.
told Tuwali because she mentioned that Strahd was like, "Hey, kill your party members," and she was like, "No, I don't really want to actually." So
Oh,
Okay.
so we don't
Got
know about the invitation. Oh, crap.
nope.
Okay, so it's a little bit of what now, and then the other, the other important piece that I forgot to prompt you on. Does anybody remember what was found on the corpse of the creature that you killed in the dungeon?
It
What was that?
an amulet of some
Mhm.
kind that is written in Infernal, which Dula put around her ankle, but none of us can read Infernal.
Yes.
Okay, so it was maybe less an amulet, but more a locket, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
And contained just a little piece of paper kind of rolled up, something written in Infernal, right?
Yes.
And we're not sure what that is just yet.
Nope.
Okay,
It's a language, Jason.
it's a language.
Yeah.
We know it. Yeah,
It's
it's a language. I know it's a language. Oh. But yes, we're not sure what it's. We're not sure what it
We
We
says,
also know it's a
Language.
language.
or where that or what kind of where that fits in the puzzle just yet, right? So that is something that that may have some answers as well for Dula. Okay, with that, what does the party want to do next? Is it time to explore? Is it time to did we take a rest?
I think we actually took a rest recently, didn't we?
Okay.
Yes, I think
I
we
think
were
that's what-
actually intending to be right now as a short rest.
Yeah, I think
Okay. I
this
think it
was
was just
supposed
hour.
to be the rest.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's
Okay,
kind of
so
what this was.
This was the short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
This was going to be a short rest.
All right, let me just.
Yeah.
And I was
So those
like,
of you
I
that
don't
need
need
it,
a
go
short
ahead and
rest.
give yourself the benefits of a short rest.
The best part about being a spellcaster, you don't need rest until it's nighttime.
Okay.
Not being a spellcaster.
Yeah.
I was going to say that is not best part of being a spellcaster.
I mean, it didn't give me any of my spell slots back, but it did give me one of my uses of Channel Divinity back, so I'll take it.
It gave
Okay.
me absolutely nothing because I wasn't injured and I don't have spell slots.
It
Okay.
gave you a
Solve
chance
one of
to
those
take
problems.
a break and look inward.
To look around and find
Right.
something else as a bonus action.
Yes, can I bonus action look around to see if I find anything else in this casket room that we already went into?
Only in combat, bonus action investigate, right?
What's
Yep.
there?
You're the most combative investigator I've ever met. Whiffs.
It's true. I will investigate something and also stab something at the same time.
That's right. Stabby investigations. All right. So looking about you, if you're looking to explore, there are passages. Those of you within the barrel room, there's this staircase that leads up here. In the bone room, there's a door here leading north that hasn't been passed through. To the south, there's this door here, and I think that's it, right?
That portal's still there in the bone room,
The
right?
portal's
Yeah.
I don't.
the portal's
that
still
doesn't
there,
count,
which
though.
leads, which will lead out of this place. It'll lead back to the mausoleum at Argynvostholt,
Mm-hmm.
if that's where you wish to go.
Do we have any other?
Have-
Well, are we even together?
I don't know. Did
I
we
think
go back?
we did. I think we did group back up at the end of the session.
Okay.
Okay.
Did we group back up here?
Yeah.
There you go. Yep.
Whoa, you guys got here fast.
Yeah. That's all and Mila just came booking out of that room. And
Guys,
There you
What
go.
time is it outside? Does
Here we
anybody
are.
know?
What?
What time is it
No.
outside?
Time for you to get a watch.
Misha actually, I think, would know that and be given her background.
Okay. It's very early in the morning.
I'm
She
pretty sure
conveys that.
that Whips would know it.
Mhm.
No,
When's that
I'm
invitation
sorry.
for? Last night? Awkward.
Mhm.
Well,
Might
It
be
wasn't
late,
a
right?
specific day, was it? It was
does
just
time
a
even
standing
pass in this
invitation.
pocket?
Yeah.
I think yeah.
Which is a little
Okay.
eerie. It's kind of like it essentially just said, "Come to my castle. We will dine. We will have dinner," which is a little eerie because no specific time was given. It's as if whoever your host is, they'll just simply know of your coming
For breakfast.
and will be prepared. Breakfast, Barovian omelets.
We have place
Which
to be
way?
later today.
Right?
So we have options. I will lay them out for you very well. I will just lay them out for you. We could explore. This is me not looking at the map. There is
Mhm.
place upstairs. There are doors on north and south ends of Bone Room. I do not feel comfortable leaving this place without knowing more about it. I'm not saying we need to get into a fight with everything we come in contact with, but at the same time, we have bad habit of leaving many stones unturned.
I want to turn over all the stones, so I don't know who else has that bad habit, but it's not me.
Mhm.
So your options are staircase, north bone room, south bone room.
The staircase is the closest.
True. Should we
Mhm.
maybe explore this whole floor before we go up, though?
Yes,
Agreed.
we should absolutely explore the entire floor before going up, and then we should explore that entire level before going up again. In fact, if we go back downstairs and explore that level first.
I think I've seen everything I need to see downstairs.
I don't think we need to go back down there right now.
And then if we could go back out the portal and walk in sort of a grid pattern across the entire length and breadth of Barovia.
Anyway, we
all
have
of
things to do
Well,
later.
I think you're
okay?
supposed to start in one spot and then spiral outward.
Spirals. So that's a
Mhm.
good idea too.
Which
So
is
you
very
were saying,
methodical.
Mila?
I'm saying that there are things that need to be done later today. I will explain when the time is appropriate. And before we get to that point, I want to make sure that we aren't leaving anything here. So I'll ask again, north bone room, south bone room, since we are staying on this floor.
South bone room?
South.
Are you okay to go into bone room?
As long as we leave it.
Dula, you can just not touch the ground like me.
It's
Okay.
true. You can.
Cannot do that with.
Oh,
I can pick you up. It's not that big a deal.
Oh,
See?
you don't have to keep doing that.
Well,
It
this
does
has been.
free up the other
I'll
hand
meet
for
you
this
at
door.
south bone room.
Okay.
And Mila's just gonna go back to the
Moving-
south of the bone room.
You want to move to the door south of the bone room?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys can keep talking. This is just Mila being Mila. So
Alright. Yeah, go ahead and place your tokens where you want to be there.
Misha will be sticking close to Dula and will not be leaving Dula alone with Tawali.
Okay.
On that note, Tuali's actually going to try and have Dula hang back for a sec.
Whips is also not letting Dula out of his sight.
Okay, great. Can you guys at least keep an eye on us from like 5 feet that way?
You're standing too close. Can you back up a little bit?
Just back it up.
Misha
I like
will
even
sit
how-
Tawali's
now.
I
chair.
like even how their like characters are positioned. They're like standing in front of Dula, like, excuse me,
Yeah.
don't get too close
Yeah.
to the celebrity.
Yeah.
Just write your name, please.
One autograph. Okay. And are you gathering in the bone room or?
I am. I left all this shit behind. So
It's okay.
Okay.
Just give us a minute. Just give us a few feet, please.
Misha takes
Okay.
exactly like a 5-foot step.
Exactly, like measure taped.
Okay.
Not even out of the
All right.
room, just to the side.
Absolutely not.
Whiffs
So
is
Dula,
gonna
you
look at Dula and then Misha and see Misha's not leaving and go over to where Mila is. So y'all are
okay? So Dula, you have about 3 characters just kind of on you. They're just like keeping a 5-foot distance, but like if you move 1 step to the west, they all move 1 step to the west, and it's just kind of a formation moving. Each of them with different motives.
What's up, 12?
Yeah.
So Wally's gonna look to Misha like waiting for Misha to move for a second before realizing Misha is not going to, and just kind of like
Mhm.
and walk up to Dula. So this is awkward. Misha, can you like at least turn around?
No.
I feel like I'm being judged. Okay, Dula, about downstairs. I wanted to apologize. I know a lot has been happening with you lately, especially with this place, and you didn't deserve what happened down there with me. It wasn't something I wanted to do. I'm not trying to make excuses, just how do I put this?
It's okay, 12. You're going through a rough time right now and a confusing time.
I want to explain to you what's happening, but it's not easy for me to say. But just for now, while I think about how I want to say it, just know that I am sorry. I will do everything in my power to make sure that that does not happen again. Just know that that was not me in my right mind. I would never.
I know. I'll give him a hug. But I won't give Dan a hug. I'm not gonna do that on camera. Ew. No!
Ooh.
No!
Okay.
Back Satan!
Ah!
Back Satan!
Uh-oh.
Hug.
Why? Ugh. Ugh.
All right.
Ew.
It's a bonding moment for your characters and the players, apparently. All right. Misha and Whiff standing at the door to the south of this in the bone room, and
Mila.
looking it up,
Mila
looking
and
at it, and
Whiffs.
it's just kind of this. Oh, sorry, Mila and Whiffs. Yeah, looking at it, it's kind of it's an ornately decorated door covered in bone patterns. Someone took a lot of time to kind of create this beautiful display. It's covering this door, and it's just like an ordinary handle that you see. Looks like it can easily be opened.
Somebody put too much time and effort into
17
this.
investigation. Is it locked, trapped?
Okay, off of a 17, it doesn't look like it's trapped. The handle appears to move freely. It looks like it's kind of been a long time since this door has actually been opened. Not that it's like stuck or anything. It's just like it looks like an unattended door.
Take a 5-foot step back. Let Whiffs handle this.
Okay.
I inform Mila that it looks like a door. Is there a gap between the door and the ground?
Just a slight gap that you might be able to peer through.
Is it more or less than an inch?
Probably half an inch.
Oh, okay. Can I peer through it? What's on the other side of the door?
Okay. You pretty much only see darkness on the other side. Actually, you have
I do not
dark
have
vision.
dark vision.
You don't have dark vision. Okay.
Mm-mm. Weirdly.
Yeah,
He
just
hugs me.
yep, just looks kind of dark.
Do you
It's a
see
dark
anything?
door. I see darkness.
I will lower myself to do this on your behalf. And Mila will get down and try and look under the door as best she can, kind of pulling her hair back so it doesn't touch the bone ground or anything like that.
Misha comes into the room and just opens the door. What are you doing?
Yeah.
That was the
I should
Sorry,
grumble,
you
like,
say-
this
expression
is
on your face.
undignified.
Okay. Swinging that door open. Let me scroll.
Oh, I'm not swinging it open. I'm looking under it. Wait, is Whiffs actually
Okay.
opening it?
No, I just looked through it, and when I saw darkness, I was about to open the door, but then you decided to look down underneath of it. So
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, looking underneath the door, you just kind of see darkness. You can just see the like little like stone floor, a little yucky moist. That's when you kind of notice the door is maybe like half an inch. There's a half-inch gap between the door and the floor on one side, and maybe like 3/4 of an inch on the other side, indicating maybe some shifting in the foundation, perhaps. You're not sure this place would pass inspection.
Show the craftsmanship. All right, fine. And she'll stand, and that's with dark vision. I want to point out, me looking on the other side.
Okay.
There.
Yeah, so
And
you
a
clearly
lot of
you
it.
can kind of look
So-
around. Yeah, you see kind of a long hallway. In fact, if you can see underneath it, I'll kind of open up on the map a little bit what you can see there. Just kind of going out, you just see, like a stone floor.
It's a hallway. All right, and she'll stand up before anybody else comes in and brush all the dust off of her, and say,
wait, Whiffs has
Don't
already made a
open.
picture.
Wait for everybody else to wrap up. Fun time hugging or whatever it is that they're doing back there, and then we'll go forth.
Okay. Open up the door.
Well,
I'm
I'm
waiting.
ready to move on.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to grow a flower here in the bone room out of the bones while I wait.
Sure. Okay.
With Druidcraft. That's literally just cause a flower to bloom.
Sure. While waiting for them, kind of Mila kind of looking underneath the floor there, looking, you can just kind of see that long hallway. Others begin to kind of file into the room, looking, exchanging glances back and forth, figuring out what comes next. Whiffs, as you try to grow this flower, it grows into like a beautiful little chrysanthemum or something like that, right? Whatever name of a flower I can think of off the top of my head. And then it quickly just begins to wilt into something not so pleasant, almost as something just kind of reaches out and just decays it very quickly.
Mila, I made you something that you would like.
You made a flower, and I don't want that. And by the way, she has picked herself up by now after looking, and she's standing up and making sure there's nothing in her hair. And she'll turn to everybody and say, "There's maybe not too long hallway, and I was waiting for you to get here so we could open the door."
Open it.
Oh, here we are.
Okay.
Let's do
Opening
it.
the door.
Yes, I open the door.
Make sure you
Alright.
check hallway just in case.
I should check
And
the
it's,
hallway.
You should check the hallway.
I'm gonna check the hallway.
Do you check the hallway?
Okay. It's a 10-foot wide arched corridor. It's cold. It's moist. The cold seems to emanate from an open archway in the west wall.
It's
Right about here.
perfect picture for you, Mila. It's cold in there.
Oh, maybe there is finally a place in this castle I will enjoy. She'll say.
Uh-huh.
Wait, let me check it out first. I am going
Oh.
to sneak in the ceiling above I presume an archway has some amount of space between the top of the arch and the ceiling.
Are you talking about maybe like the undercropping?
The undercropping? Yep, sure am.
The undercropping. There it is.
There it is.
Sorry, my shirt's in the wash.
The thing.
Said the thing.
My shirt is also in the wash. My stealth is an 18, and I am going to attempt to peer around well, not around the corner, but
Okay.
under the undercropping.
Okay. Under the undercropping. So did you say you flew kind of up and then kind of look underneath?
Yeah.
Is that right?
So like,
Okay.
this is the wall above the arch. Here's the ceiling. I flew here, and then I was like,
Sure. Okay. Yeah. I mean, do you want to put that to a stealth check real quick?
Yeah, my stealth was an 18.
See. Okay, an 18. All right. So yeah, you peer underneath that, and you kind of just see this long chamber with what looks like small alcoves on each side. Let's see here. Sickly yellow lichen covers the ceiling of this cold, damp, 10-foot wide passage running east and west. Opening off of the sides of this passage are 10-foot square alcoves that contain rotting cots, rags, and skeletal remains of castle guards. A deathly silence fills this hall. This is apparently maybe some kind of a barracks. You're not sure. Someplace where the guards hung out.
I'm going to go back and let everyone know that.
Okay.
And I didn't hear anything.
What about on other side at end of hallway?
Well, okay. And I'm gonna come back, and I'm going to fly over, like in that space, the archway. So if there's anything in there, it can't see me unless it can see through stone, in which case it can absolutely see me.
Sure.
And then peer around this corner, because I'm assuming this is just a corner in the hallway.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I need to roll my stealth again, or?
One more time.
14.
Okay. All right, a little more noisy, but still pretty good. You kind of peer around, you see what looks like just this hallway, this passageway leading to a spiral staircase, leading up.
I am going to go back the way I came and let Mila know that.
Okay.
Spiral staircase up, rotting barracks. She'll turn back to everybody and say, do you see need to investigate barracks, or do you want to look at North Door now? And she's saying this with kind of a calmness to her. Just let's just get this shit done, right?
Well, I want to investigate the barracks. There could be more coins. Do you know how many coins I got? I
don't care. I also don't want to find new rotting corpse I also don't want to find new rotting corpse to traumatize various members of party or to possibly kill us. So if you want to take a quick fly around to look.
I for one am down to just kind of get out of here too. Do what we have to do.
Okay.
I mean, I could check it.
You have 30 seconds.
Oh my goodness, that's so fast. Okay.
You are small and zippy. I think you can do it.
I am going to attempt to be small and zippy and use bonus actions to investigate so that I can do 2 of them in a 6-second span.
Okay. Give me a quick investigation roll. Are you still being stealthy, or are you just kind of like walking in there? Tell me how you're approaching.
I'm being stealthy.
Okay.
And investigation is 8 plus 9 is 17. Yeah, 17.
Okay. All right. So looking about, you kind of rifle about. You don't find much, of value or of great interest until you reach the last barrack. Broken cots, small, run-of-the-mill belongings, combs, laundry, whatever. Finally, you find what looks like a letter that's being written to somebody in one of the barracks.
What language is it in? Can I read it? And can I pick it up?
Okay. Yeah. Looks like common.
Yes.
Okay. And it's just kind of it's like a journal / letter being written by one of the guards, detailing this horrible story of Strahd, of their commander, just kind of freaking out. He says the rest of us we're terrified. Those of us that remain, we're absolutely terrified. We kind of go about, we do our duties, but every now and then, I mean, we live in greater fear than we ever have, even under Rahadin's somebody named Rahadin, even under Rahadin's iron grip. He tells a story of Strahd just kind of freaking out and just slaughtering people left and right, friends, foes, on this castle that took place somewhere within the castle, like maybe up on a balcony or something like that. Tells the story of his own men trying to shoot him with arrows and trying to take him down. He doesn't die, and it was and you can kind of imagine this terrifying moment where some of these guards have just buried arrows directly in Strahd von Zarovich, and he's just still coming at them. Because what do you do in that moment? What do you got left, right? And he said he watched many of his own die, and those that remained pledged loyalty, but it was a fearful loyalty after that. It was just kind of an awful situation after that. Like, working for somebody or being stuck under the rule of a commander that is corrupt, lost, evil. The letter isn't finished. There was a final paragraph, and it's almost as if the pen was set down, as if while thinking of trying to write more. I'll finish it in the morning, that kind of a thing. And that's essentially kind of where it leaves it.
I am going to take that letter, and go back because I only have 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Okay.
And I am going to hand the letter over to Mila because that sounds like something that she would identify with.
Normally I'd take offense, but actually you're right in this case.
A bit of light reading.
Sure. Okay.
And then I will go check this door because I'm mad.
Sure.
And Mila will follow, kind of distantly reading the letter as she goes, kind of scanning it and walking around the table.
Okay. Yeah.
So what is it? What did you find?
A letter detailing ineffective leadership from a madman who apparently has episodes of rage and likes to kill his own men. Would you like to read?
Dula just kind of
that
like
sounds very violent.
Dula's like trying not to look at Tuali, but is definitely looking at Tuali out of the
Oh, I said
corner
it that
of
way
her
on purpose. And my expression is the same expression I give to Wally, which is...
He was considered giving it to Tuali, but I figured Whiffs wasn't actually that snarky. But here, Tuali, here's a letter.
No,
My
I'm
summary is
good.
about...
I'm okay.
Fair enough. Will come in handy to know this later. And she'll just sort of tuck it away before thinking better of it and looking at Dula and Misha going, light reading?
See, Mila thought it was light reading. That's why I gave it to Mila.
Is there
Okay.
anything of interest that I should be reading in there?
There are plenty of things of interest, but I don't think you would like reading them.
Then I think I'll pass.
Misha?
Whiffs is gonna give Dula this strange look, like why would you pass reading something?
And Mila will tuck it into her bags.
She doesn't even like notice that you're like giving her the strange look because she's still like trying not to look at Tawali, but totally side-eyeing Tawali.
Out of character, I was also saying awkward because of the other campaign where I also
Yeah.
attacked the party in a blind
You
rage.
just kind of...
Oh,
Guys,
no.
be careful of his character in our next campaign, because I'm seeing a trend
Wait a
here.
minute, I was
Yeah,
set
I'm
up in the other
friend.
campaign.
The one where he's gonna
Excuse
shoot
me,
us all
you're
to
the
heal
one
us?
who made your character
Yeah,
the way
that
he
one.
is.
To heal us. Sure.
Heal.
With guns, they're totally safe.
Sure.
Trust me,
All
just let
right.
me shoot you.
I will say though, as Whips is investigating and opening the door, Mila's standing there kind of silently, and she'll go, "That actually brings to mind an interesting point. I wonder if there are any other communications that we could find, any sort of history that we could piece together, because some of this reads very eerily familiar." And there's no like accusatory sound in there. There's just a, this guy freaked out and started killing people. I know a guy that started freaking out and killing people. So
Agreeing
Patterns, right?
absentmindedly while investigating the door.
The door is much like the one in the south. Old,
27 on
neglected,
the die.
27.
Shit, I can't
That is an
whistle
amazing.
Is
Okay,
it trapped?
on a 27. It's absolutely not trapped. It was
Yeah.
crafted in the northern regions of the Barovian mountains. Craftsman's name was Ted,
John.
and something like that, right?
There
Yes,
was a
Ted
mighty
John.
duel. It ranged
On a
all
27,
over.
I have to do the story.
They were
right?
both experts.
That's
Good
right.
old Ted John.
Right? Gave Strahd a really great deal under a little bit of duress. Looks like it was crafted in a little bit of a rush, but it's very finely crafted. You know
Barovian pine.
everything there is to know about that door. Barovian pine.
Hmm. See, this is the secret. When Mila is quiet and waiting for Swifts to do a thing, Whiffs does really poorly. But when Mila is talking and Whiffs is only half listening and half paying attention to what they're doing, excellent.
That tracks.
It's always
Honestly, yeah.
easier when someone's not watching, right?
So I'm going
Okay.
to very confidently tell everyone that the door is not trapped. Does it have a crack?
Okay.
Can I look into it?
Okay.
Since this door was
wait a minute.
not the best work of Ted.
John Ted.
Ted John.
Ted
Ted
John.
John.
Excuse me.
Right.
Ted John.
That's Ted John.
Ted John. It's one
Right?
word, it's one name.
Ted John.
Ted John, yeah.
Ted John. Ted John. Ted John.
Ted
Johnson.
John Door Crafter.
Ted John Door Crafter. All one word. Excellent. Yeah. Sorry, I missed it. Are you peering? Are you peering underneath it? Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Underneath.
Okay. Yeah. It's pretty dark. You think you see a faint light coming from, maybe about 20 feet off, maybe on the other side of the room.
And is
I
the
wonder if it's on
crack
the side of that door.
the same size as the other door?
Roughly. Maybe not quite the same size, but you see the same angle. On a 27, you can clearly see that the foundation of this place has shifted a little bit, and the door is definitely not in position how it was when it was first installed. You're pretty sure this place would definitely not pass inspection. I mean, they probably need like pylons or pillars to raise a part of the castle
They
to
definitely-
flatten
the
everything out.
foundation in this place? Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Um,
On a 27, I bet they probably have maybe just use you're pretty sure they would just use a heavy sander to just kind of, shave off part of the door.
Yeah,
so
that makes
so it
sense.
closes.
uh-huh.
Yeah, until they have to come back and do it again because the foundation would shift even more. But
I know exactly the
Yeah.
feeling of that. My work's building.
But what
has the
about
same
when
issue.
it's like hot and humid
Sure.
and the door swells a little bit? And then
Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, it gets rough.
My door.
it takes a lot of engineering skill to make a good door.
So I am
does.
going to very stealthily do this, but
We've got things that can
and my
fix it.
stealth roll is not very stealthy. I rolled
Okay.
a 1. So I'm gonna
Okay.
say I see a light. I'm gonna go toward it and open the door.
Always
Okay.
a smart idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Highly
off of a
recommended.
1.
I was gonna do something different, but I rolled a 1.
Alrighty. Okay, rolling a 1. You go to open up the door. The handle just kind of falls from your hand, and whatever was going on, you're putting a little bit of weight on that. The weight just kind of comes on that door handle, just kind of comes right out from under you. You bonk your head on the door, and it just echoes all throughout this chamber on the other side. Just this kaboom, just an incredibly uncomfortable moment, hearing this sound echo all throughout the castle. Your head hurts a little bit, taking 3 points bludgeoning damage.
Hey,
Whiff turns around.
Question.
Uh-huh.
Before I take the 3 points of damage.
Yep.
When Misha rages, we get 3 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Do those stay with us, and do we still have them after a short rest?
Yes, the secret is Misha's always raging.
That's a DM question because
Okay.
I suspect that temporary hit points would go away after a short rest, but I don't know.
I'm inclined to. Yeah, I was gonna let Misha answer, but I'm inclined to rule that they do go away when the rage goes away. Something about the magic of pure anger when it kind of dies down, and you know, when the music shuts down and you know, the red haze is gone. So are the temporary hit points.
Makes total sense. Okay, I took 3 points of damage then, and noise rang all through the place. And what else?
Unlocked.
Okay, Whiffs, you have a clear impression in your forehead. As you turn around, you see this Ted John logo, like Doors by Ted John logo, just kind of embedded in your head from when you hit that door. You turn around, you look at it, and whoever created this bone room, they left the logo. They were pretty proud of that door. But now it looks like you're kind of a walking Ted John.
Okay, but were the bones in there before or after the door was made?
That's
the bones are Ted John.
The bones are Ted John.
This might be the only room that was you know, subcontracted to Ted John because they're so great with bone work, apparently. But for whatever reason, the logo was left, and Whiffs hit it, and it is now, there's this impression of that logo in Whiff's head.
Here you go, Whiffs. Here's the impression in your head.
Can I move that we get Ted John to sponsor this video?
Wait, you didn't put the T in there.
We'll see.
Yeah, it did. I know J also can have the thing, but like it's a T with a J tail.
Sure.
TJ, right? Mm-hmm. We'll have to see you'd have to see if they're still in business. It was a while back when they installed this door, but we'll see. Right? It's good. It's good.
But the door handle came off in your hand, right?
It came right off, and the door kind of flew open. It was just a noisy affair.
Well, I'm pocketing the door handle.
Where's you at?
Yeah.
Shiny logo.
Grabbing the. Yep. It's a very bony door handle. They took out the original door handle and put in like a big rib bone.
That's why. That's why.
I was just gonna say everybody knows we're here.
Door.
Yeah, maybe that's why it fell off, because it was a third-party door handle and not an original Ted John door handle.
Never replace. Oh my god, that's like taking the buttons off a Gucci bag and just putting on any old snaps. Right? You don't mess with a Ted John original.
That's right.
Mila is
that's
going to
rule
say.
number 1 of restorations, right? All right, room number K70 from the book, Curse of Strahd. This 30-foot square room is in shambles. Scattered furniture lies in heaps near the walls. Broken bones lie scattered amid crumpled and crushed blade armor. Shields and swords jut from the walls as if driven into them by some tremendous force. 2 doors stand opposite one another in the center of the north wall and the south wall. A dark archway leads out through the east wall.
I want to say they forgot some details on this map.
Did they?
Just it feels like
that
there should be more scattered around.
I don't see the problem.
Maybe so.
Just right here.
I'm a little disturbed about all of the claw marks that are in the ground.
It's fine. We didn't see those.
Oh, okay. That's good. Thank goodness.
Right?
Where's the light coming from?
Light's
If
coming
any.
from this door. Let me get the pointer tool. Come on, roll 20, come through. There you go. Right there. Mhm.
Is it
Directly
open?
across. It's not open, it's closed. But you can tell, it looks like maybe there's a candlelight or something like that coming from behind that door.
Oh, like underneath the door or something?
Mm-hmm.
I want to go look.
Everybody knows
I wanna
that
look.
we're here. You all should probably be like ready to fight off whatever comes.
I am always
agree with
alert
that.
and cannot be surprised by anything. It's a whole feat of mine.
What's on your face
Hi,
again?
Whiffs!
Head.
Yeah,
Head.
Okay.
I'm alert. That doesn't mean that that doors can't hit me.
Search the room.
I'm just gonna
What
kind
is
of
the
like,
room?
while they're opening the door, just like peeking down this way to, make
Okay.
sure nothing's gonna pop out at us.
And I'm gonna get ready
Okay,
to defend
yeah, let me-
Whiffs if something does pop out of this door.
You're getting ready to stab
Okay.
Whiffs? What?
Defend Whiffs.
Sorry, you're about to fight Whiffs?
Yeah, I'm so violent.
Okay.
What has this ever
Dula,
done to you?
That's a.
Oh, wait a
Dula,
minute, that's a
dark
loaded
passageway.
question.
Yeah.
What
Right.
hasn't Whiffs done to anyone?
You tied my shoelaces together, but I don't know that.
I don't think I've done anything
You
to
did
me
that
like
to me,
for
though, but
Misha yet.
I don't wear shoes.
I did try to do that. I did
Right.
lift shirts though at one time.
That's right. My garbage bill's gone up from all the flower crowns I gotta throw away.
Yeah. Do you know how hard it is to sweep up
Oh,
all
I
of
just-
Barovia?
I just mulch them all and
That's
use
right.
it to grow like my lawn.
I thought you were using
I'm
them
just
to build
trying
your
to make
nest.
Strahd pay a bunch on his bills.
I made a nest.
You made a nest out of all of the flower crowns.
Right?
You
My
just
neighbors are
kind
getting
of
mad at me
like,
for not putting him into the yard that they did.
put one into your feathers.
I'm pretty.
Looking down that passageway, that's a dark passage that runs for 20 feet, connecting an archway to the west, with an ascending stone staircase to the east. Let's see. To the north and south, there are 10-foot square alcoves cluttered with rotting cots, dirty rags. The ceilings are covered with yellow lichen.
All right.
Mhm.
I'm just going to wait until they're ready to go further into the other room, just keeping an eye out to make sure that nothing comes out.
Okay. Okay, just kind of taking position and
Yeah.
watching that entryway. Okay. And then Whiffs and Tuwali standing at the door. It looks, doesn't look locked. Doesn't, looks like a normal, like a wooden door, this time not covered in bones.
Can I investigate the door and also look underneath of the door or through the keyhole this time?
You bet. Try not to bump into it.
I am really nervous with Tuwali standing there right there, clearly. So I did
Okay.
not roll well. My investigation was only an 11.
Okay. All right. So kind of looking at it, it's kind of it's probably not trapped. It looks like it's a door that's just kind of, that's, from the looks of it, it looks like it's like people commonly move in and out of this place.
Like it's like
A lot
kind of an
more often.
opening in the wall, swings.
Yeah, it opens up, swings, creates a partition between rooms, sometimes for privacy, sometimes for, just separation, sometimes for heat,
I will
that kind of
inform
thing.
Wally of this. And what do I see
Yeah.
in the candlelit room through whatever cracks I can find?
Yeah, looking underneath,
Like
you just
a
kind of see
boat.
kind of a lit stone floor, lit by candlelight. It kind of flickers in the dark. Investigation was an 11. Off of that, you think you hear the you think you hear like the sound of a kind of like a light scratching noise, maybe like somebody's writing on parchment.
What? What? Why are you even bothering with secrecy? You had big noise back there.
Mila, just come over.
I did. What?
There's something in here. It's writing. I would recognize the sound of writing immediately as someone who grew up in a library. I am just saying.
Yeah.
Move over. This is what Mila is saying.
Hey, excuse me.
She'll look to Twali and say, back me up. And
Ready.
I'm going to try the door handle. Is it locked?
That is
Hey,
so
it's not
rude.
locked.
First off, I could back you up, and second off, I could have told you that it was not locked.
I was busy thinking about the letter back there. Actually, I have a project that I'm working on in MS Paint. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I
But
don't feel
Okay.
like that's fine.
Totally fine.
I would like to ready a spell, and that spell is going to be Tasha's Mind
Fireball?
Whip. If something comes at me,
Okay.
You can fireball this
You bet.
time without hitting me.
there might be stuff I
Or
want in
you
there.
could push him into the room, fireball, and close the door.
No, there might be stuff that I
It's a
want.
plan.
Actually,
Cloud kill.
Also, Tuali's gonna
That's
ready to like defend Mila if
Mind Whip is fine.
something.
And
Jumps out.
yeah, I am going to open the door, and yeah, we'll see who's writing on the other side.
Okay.
Surprise, beaches.
All right.
That's not in character.
Okay.
Needs more oomph behind it.
right.
Surprise, bitches! Psst.
Surprise. Okay. Door swings open. And
I didn't get that. Could you?
Who didn't get what?
Did you hear that right? I said door swings open. She thinks I said hi Siri, but sorry about that. Okay, so the shadowy room is in perfect order. Great table stands here. A great table stands here with its chair, inkwell, and quill set carefully in place. Lances, swords, and shields that bear the Barovian crest are hung neatly on the dark oaked panels. And who you see sitting in the chair behind the desk, you see what looks like an elf, maybe of some, and he's just he's clad in Barovian armor, and he's just kind of scribbling about on papers. He lifts up his head and just kind of leans back in his chair and says, "Shouldn't you be at dinner?" To Wally, a couple things. Give me a quick.
Damn
Give me a real quick. Let's do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
We'll start with that.
I think you're good at
Should have backed
Constitution.
you up.
Far too Wally.
Oh, God.
Constitution. You know what? We're breaking out the real dice for this.
Oh no. I
No,
don't
no.
know.
I usually roll these better.
Yeah.
You want to give yourself a test roll before you do the
Yeah,
real
yeah.
roll?
Test roll
We'll
the
do it
d20s
Unless
first.
it's a 20.
Okay. All right.
All right. Test roll was okay. All right. What was it?
Con save.
Con.
Con save.
Natty 1.
Maybe you
Are you
should have taken
serious?
your original roll.
Oh, are you serious? It's not one.
Yeah. Beluga, would you like to confirm that?
Oh,
Okay.
I trust you that it's a nat 1.
Why would you lie about
I don't want
that?
to. I don't want to do this. I value your.
Do
To
it.
be fair, I did lie about getting a 3 when I fell down the stairs at the end of the one shot.
Okay.
You're not supposed
Alright,
to tell
alright.
people that.
It's long enough ago. They don't remember.
What? I'm sorry,
we
you
have
fell down
no
the stairs?
we have no archived footage of it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that never happened.
To Wally, did you catch the private message?
Did you send in roll 20?
Yeah, in 020.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh god.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So off of that one represents your ability to resist whatever control you are under, whatever you're able to do. So this is
Hey,
going to be an interesting.
Remember 5 minutes ago when I
right?
apologized and said I wasn't myself and I wouldn't let it happen again?
Great.
Well.
All right. So he stands up behind the desk and he speaks directly to you, to Wally.
I hate it here.
Save the Dark Sorceress. Our master has plans. Kill the rest.
And I rolled a natty one to
And he's reaching for a
that,
weapon.
huh?
Do you have
Okay,
inspiration
and,
by any chance?
Yeah.
Just asking, like, do you have inspiration lying around? Do you have any sort of fun abilities that you might be able to pull out? You're a paladin. Don't you get a bonus to resist?
I mean, it's a +7, but
Okay. I mean, I'm open to first of all, we can have a look.
Let me see.
If the rest of you want to run,
no,
some
look over
quick
by your
perceptions.
saves.
Uh-huh.
The green stuff.
I have advantage to maintain concentration.
Oh, and then a +3.
And a +3 on saves. That's it.
Okay.
I'll make an insight or an investigation or whatever. What do you want?
Okay, I'm open to like whatever you guys kind of want to do to try and work this out. We can do some perception.
Can I like, if I know this is happening, can I like just quickly mouth the words or like say the words "turn me"?
Okay. Try it out. Give me a yeah. Let's do like a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Use a different dice this time.
Okay.
For no reason.
Okay. And the rest of you, if you want to like perceive, Mila got a 10. If anybody else wants to kind of look closely, because this creature obviously spoke directly to Wally, right, and gave a direct order.
I will absolutely do that.
Everyone saw that.
Yeah, I'll try it.
So that was audible, correct?
It was audible. He stood up and said, "Save the Dark Sorceress. The master has plans."
Okay.
That one. Kill the rest.
I got it. That's a 25.
Yay!
Okay, 25.
I had a 28.
God dang you!
And also, I am alert. I cannot be surprised. Just FYI.
And I got a 16 for my wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay, so you're able to. So a couple things are happening here. The rest, those of you who are on those perception checks, it's very clear that Twali is about to lose control of himself. I'm sorry. I hate doing that to players. You rolled a 1.
No, it's all fine.
Okay.
It's all good.
It's all there. It's all there. And like it. And those of you who ran perception checks, Twali is clearly not in control. Twali, you are definitely able to get that message out, saying, "Turn me." Dula, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say out of character. If maybe this ends in a TPK. Strahd is still in power, and we just move on to the next campaign.
Well, I mean, technically, you made it to the end of the campaign, then.
Strahd remains in power. Oh well.
Okay.
Maybe another adventuring party will take care of them.
Maybe something like that, right? Let's see some initiative.
Meanwhile, in Eberron.
All right, initiatives. We just need the initiative counter up.
Please roll low, Dan. You always roll low. Let's do that now. Let's roll real low. Okay, good. Rolled low. I pressed the wrong button.
I rolled not what I'm about to roll.
Okay.
Ooh, I rolled well for once.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I'm also.
I did not roll that.
I'm also about to change my roll.
Actually, no. 20. That.
Oh my god, I don't even know why I forgot to ask this. Holy shit. Jason, was that a spell?
What's that?
Was that a spell?
Was what a spell?
Kill the Dark Sorceress. Or, sorry, spare everybody else. That one. Was that a spell?
It was not. It was simply a direct order.
It's worth a shot.
I'm trying to get this and make sure. Can you see that token?
Yes.
Yes.
Token?
Yes.
Okay, so he's on the right layer. Let me give him a turn here. Why can't I? Okay, audience token. Add turn, right?
Yes.
Like so. Okay. And then throw these in descending order. Kaboosh. Like so. Look at you with your crazy initiative rolls. 26, 25, 22. Whiffs, you're in there twice. Are you 25 or 26?
I noticed
I'm
you didn't say
25.
mine.
I shouldn't have a 26.
Okay.
That's because no one likes you anymore, Tuwali.
Oh,
You're killing
ow!
us.
Oh,
And then
We like you.
Misha,
Promise.
22.16.
as long as you like me out of
21.16.
character.
I absolutely like you out of character.
That's good enough for me.
Yeah, Misha, what was your initiative?
No, that was right. That's 22.
Okay. 22.16.
Yeah, that's the tiebreaker.
Okay. All right, you got it. Mila with a 20, Tuwali with a 20. Oh, we have a tiebreaker between Mila and Tuwali.
No,
Do
I
we?
got 7.
You got a 7?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have 20.
Oh, I
I
see
think
that
you
now.
have
Yes.
leftover. You have
Were
old
these left
initiatives
over
on
from
there.
last time?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to
Old
clear the
initiative.
counter whenever you start a combat.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, no, I rolled
Dula, what
blessedly
was your
low.
initiative? Okay. All right. That might work out for you. Dula, what was your initiative?
19.
Okay. And get rid of that person. Okay. And then like so. Okay, good. All right then. Yeah, he's standing up, he's going for a weapon, and moving in. Okay. Whiffs. You're at the top of the turn order. Tell us what you do.
Tuwali is absolutely about to attack us. He does not want to. I'm going to come over here because I did hear that leave the sorceress. So I think Mila's going to be okay for right now over there. And I am going to actually not loose a bolt at Tuwali if I can. If I can shoot through the doorway at this guy, do I have enough space?
You can probably try to, yeah, because the doorway it comes up just a little bit. It might be a little more difficult. I may have to fudge your two hit roll is a little bit of difficulty there, but there's a good chance that you'll be able to get in there.
Okay, and I also I did check the distance. I am not rolling at disadvantage for my hand crossbow.
Okay.
So I am going to roll this and these to hit. That is a 24.
Okay. 24 is a solid hit.
For damage, I have 5, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17 points of piercing damage from a silvered bolt.
Okay.
Does that appear to do what it's supposed to be doing?
Okay. It looks like let's see. It doesn't look like anything special off of the silvered piece.
But like
Unless
it's
there's
not
anything-
like passing through something or like
Right.
well that's
Yeah. So it
weird.
connects with your target. It lands in his chest. He does take the damage, and he's kind of drawing to a weapon, and that's when this arrow just kind of swings, or this bolt swings through, and he just kind of reacts a little bit, but he's not. His focus isn't broken.
Cool. And then dodge is a thing, right? I can bonus action dodge because I'm a thief. I'm gonna bonus action dodge.
Okay.
And actually, wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I rolled my sneak attack damage for absolutely no reason at all. I just realized.
Okay. And that was sneak attack.
Only 5 damage. No sneak attack damage.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So instead of not 17, but 5, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Alrighty, I'll fix that. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
and
So this
I
bolt kind of
will-
swings through.
I did that. I dodged, and I will say something to Dula and Misha along the lines of, he doesn't mean this, or something like that, just in case they did not catch it, which I know Dula did, but
Okay. All right, you got it. Okay. So that bolt swings through, but his focus is pretty much unbroken, drawing his weapon and preparing to approach to strike. Yeah. Anything else on your turn, Whiffs?
That's it.
Okay. Awesome. All right, we move to Misha.
Misha takes Whip's advisement to heart, immediately goes into rage, excludes Tawali from the 3
I was about
temporary
to
hit
ask.
points.
you can't sit with
Okay.
us anymore.
Oh.
Launches herself bodily at Tawali, uses reckless attack,
Okay.
and will make 2 attempted non-lethal attacks
Okay.
just to bludgeon the hell out of the bird with the flat of the blade.
Okay.
Yes. Smack the bird. Just.
Okay. So let's see what you rolled there.
So that's the first attack.
Okay.
And that's the second.
Okay. That second one's a crit.
Yep.
Okay.
Tawali,
All right,
I'm
so
assuming the
let's-
27 hits.
27 might hit. It's close.
Okay. 27 hits.
Will just squeak by.
So
Right.
that is a total of what looks like 38 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then
He scratched
let's see
me.
here. Okay, sorry, 1 second. I'm gonna read this little stat block because he's got some fun stuff up his sleeve, up his tunic.
Up his ooh, sure.
Brrr.
Up his tunic?
He has
Up
a
his tunic,
tourniquet
up his elven shroud.
on?
Okay. All right, good enough. Okay, nothing you can do at the moment, but close. Good. Okay, so he takes off of your crit. What's the total damage?
The total across both of them is 38.
Okay. All right, and that's 2 strikes with your sword.
Yeah. Actually,
Okay.
can I do non-lethal while raging?
Mhm. And where's your token at? Where are you at? Where you
I'm
placed?
right next to Tawali, right below.
Okay. And you're swinging. Oh, I'm sorry. Your target was Tuwali?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was all that Tawali.
Okay. Okay, my bad. You got it.
Yeah, definitely took
Wally.
that don't hurt him to heart. Yeah.
Yeah, that was why it was supposed to be non-lethal. If it was the other guy, no.
Okay, I got
If
you.
you're
My
doing
bad.
it recklessly, I don't know
I don't,
if you
I don't
can
know if
do
you
it
can rage into
non-lethal.
non-lethal.
Well,
Does
that's
anybody
what the
know the
DM
rules?
I wanna-
decided.
yeah,
The
I wanna
thought was
reiterate,
there.
DM.
Sure.
I want to make sure DM
Sure.
knows. Well, the whole party, really. I'm okay if Tuwali dies. I will not get upset. I will not be like, oh my god,
I'll be
It's
upset.
fine.
So no.
Yeah.
Well, in character, yes, obviously, I will be upset. But like,
Well, you won't be much of anything.
I won't be. Yeah. Well, we don't know. I might come back
Yeah.
again. I don't know. But out of character, don't fudge rolls. Don't go easy on me. Don't
Or
Don't feel like you have to protect
Okay.
Wally with
his
plot armor.
character dies and Dan's like, finally I get my Wednesdays to myself again.
I'll probably just make a new character, to be honest.
I know, I'm just teasing
Okay.
you.
But I might take
Off of a quick,
break in a month or two.
Off of a quick search on non-lethal damage with rage, non-lethal damage with a weapon that deals lethal damage. You can use a melee weapon that deals lethal damage to deal non-lethal damage instead, but you take a -4 penalty on your attack roll.
Oh,
Is it?
It's a
wait.
standard non-lethal rule.
I was
isn't
gonna say, is this 3E
Right.
roll?
If he takes a -4 on that attack, it still definitely hits.
Right.
it?
Oh,
That
it
looks
might.
like a 3E
It
roll.
might.
It wasn't even
It might not.
close.
Yeah, and I look at the date, 2005. All right, I'll make a quick ruling. I think when you're raging, the point is, the logic to me is kill, kill, kill. So I think non-lethal damage with a rage would be pretty difficult. I mean, if you really want to fight for it, I can make a quick DC roll on it, with
She
something
critted.
like maybe wisdom.
I think that's
But
fair.
she
Let me.
Well,
Yeah, plus he
So-
crit
it's the
me.
flat. It's the flat of
I
the
think-
blade. It's gonna probably
Yeah.
do some real damage, but everyone
Okay,
needs
I'm
a
thinking-
concussion now and then.
Yeah.
Sure.
Actually,
If
I'm
you
thinking
touch,
it's-
are you even doing it right?
since
I'll
it's
tell
a
you what,
reckless
here's how we'll
attack
handle
with
this.
rage, can we potentially turn that into Tuwali gets a concussion and is just blacked out?
It's
How
possible.
about you?
We'll see.
How about you disembowel him?
Give me a quick wisdom check.
Who?
Oh, what? Sorry.
Ain't I
Give me
a
a quick
hoot?
wisdom check. It's going to be difficult, but it's possible. Give me a quick wisdom check.
You got this, Misha.
That's really good given her wisdom.
Okay.
Is her wisdom 1?
All right. That's pretty good, but it's not quite enough. You're thinking there's a thought within that attack, but it's not quite enough.
I
The number was just a little
appreciate that
higher
you
than
tried.
Yep. I mean, there's always a chance, right?
I appreciate that you tried
Yeah.
not to kill me on the inside.
All right.
You've got
So
some
yeah,
hit points.
strike
You'll be
you
fine.
through
Yeah,
those
no,
there.
I'm okay.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that breaks through, and Twala, you feel those strikes coming straight at you.
It was mostly fluff.
And at this point, Twala, you do feel that anger and that rage and that focus welling up once again. You feel that being ignited. All right. Let's see. Anything else on your turn, Misha?
No, I don't think so. I think that's enough.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, Misha.
Okay.
Can you make a dex save?
Ooh.
I can.
Ooh,
Will you?
reaction?
Yeah.
Yeah, reaction.
Oh shit.
Can I see this effect?
Yeah, I'm giving you the finger.
Why does he
no,
need a dex save for your finger?
no, you.
With a metal
well, I mean,
feather.
you could see the effect as in you're about to light on fire.
He's using
I'm using
hellish rebuke.
hellish rebuke. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to
Oh,
do a
hellish
thing
rebuke.
for that. Yeah. So okay.
It says I point at you, but I'm not. I'm gonna just give you the finger.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Or rather, the feather.
Channeling luck.
A.
So 13.
Okay.
A 13.
14. That's the
14.
13 plus 1.
14. On a tie, does it pass or fail?
It passes.
Meets it, beats it.
Passes.
Beats.
Beats
Okay.
beats. Mhm.
So then you
Beats.
take 1d10.
Oof.
The spell's cast using a spell slot of second or higher than. Oh, never mind. You take. Okay, so you take 3d10, but only half. Okay, I see. Let's see. 1.
Is that different from this? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm using this at second level, so it's going to be
Yeah,
3d10
gotcha.
damage.
Yeah.
And you take half. So 10. So 14. So you take 7 fire damage as you just suddenly burst into flames for a second.
That melts the sheen of frost on her skin, and she looks equally pissed.
Yeah,
We're gonna tussle y'all.
37. Definitely equally pissed.
Yeah.
No, as she was
the same
before.
amount.
Oh, I see.
Okay. All right. Feeling the brunt of that of that reaction. Anything else on your turn, Misha?
Nope.
All right. Mila, what have you planned?
Sorry, was still working on my side project there.
Huh?
So with that all going on in front of her, I think Mila's smart enough to kind of have figured some stuff out here. So she's going to turn to the elf who is busy approaching, and I'm still by the door. Who has the door handle right now?
A door handle
The one from the other door?
from the other
The
door.
one that we're on. No. The one that we're in front of. It's open, right? The door? Like,
Yes.
could one theoretically close the door?
Might could.
This is my fail-safe if this doesn't work. So Mila's going
Okay.
to look at him and basically summon her haughtiest back home attitude, right? And in Elven, in the frostiest tone that she can basically muster, she will say, "Stop this. I make my own decisions. I will deal with Strahd myself. Break it or I will break you." Would you like an an intimidation check?
Yeah, go for it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Off of an 18.
Off of an 18.
Okay.
I'm not quite pulling a "do you know who my dad is," but she's also kind of pulling a "do you
Right.
know who my dad is?" So
Okay. All right. So he's it's just kind of a flicker of awareness that you see in his gaze. And this is at the gentleman
dude.
behind the dude. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. And you see this flicker of awareness, but he quickly stiffens back up, and it's just says something to the effect of, I know who my employer is. I fear him more than you.
Then that is your mistake. I am going to toss a spell in there and close the door. That
Okay.
spell is going to be Sickening Radiance.
Okay.
So my plan here is cast it in there. It is going to fill the room. It is going to cause 4d12 radiant damage, and then I am going to close the door.
Okay.
So let's do that. This is a 4th level spell.
Okay.
Let's see. When a creature moves in there the first time or starts its turn there, that creature must succeed in a Constitution saving throw or take 4d10 radiant and suffer a level of exhaustion. I don't know why I'm saying this. I'll just link it here.
Okay.
There it is.
So it's a con save.
It is a con save. That's pretty decent. I am also going to use Empower spell, and I'm going to reroll that one.
Okay. That's a 12 on the con save.
Well, look at that. Sucks to be him. This is a D12, I think. 4d12.
It's to suck.
It says D10 on the thing.
D10? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, D12 seems weird. Like, nobody uses a 12. Oh, that's better. All right. So that goes to 25 radiant damage, and I am going to shut the door saying, "When you are ready to talk, knock on the door."
Okay.
When you're ready to talk.
Just threw in a flashbang and closed
Knock
the
on the door.
door.
Yep.
Boom. Okay. All right.
That's
got
slightly better than my idea.
it. Okay.
Did you?
All right. So
Did you see my idea, B?
I did see your idea. I did.
what was your idea?
Oh, I said lock him in the room with the dark heart.
Right. It would be that might be a slow death, right?
And still turn around
cast
to everybody and
spell,
say, "Immobilize. Duale." Sorry.
right? Okay. All right. Casting that spell, you see him kind of react to the damage that inflicts within him. You reach in for the door handle and you go to close it. A clawed hand stops you from closing that door. Give me a quick strength check.
Boy. Oh boy.
Be strong.
That's my weakest stat. So hey, let's go. There's a 20 on
You've got
MMR,
Misha's
right?
inspiration there.
Okay.
I do? What's Misha?
Sure.
Wait, what?
By which I mean you were inspired by Misha clobbering this shit out of someone.
All right, let's go, y'all. That's not strong. So,
Okay.
yeah, can one of y'all like back me up here and pull that door shut because you don't want this
I
spilling
will
out.
use
That's
my
not
mind.
fun.
Okay.
I'm not near
All
yet.
right.
Do it.
Okay.
I'm
Might
using
lock him in
the
with the
force.
heart.
It's a shadowy clawed hand that stops you immediately from pulling that door closed, and just a face that is just made up in black smoke and shadow that kind of growls at you and snarls, and it's
Who is
about
that
to
guy?
strike at you.
What a
Mhm.
baby.
Right.
Aw.
Anything else on your turn, Misha?
Well, I
Or
can't
Mila?
close the door, but I did throw some fun damage in there, and I'll draw a circle for you. So
Okay. You got it. And tell me again the spell that was.
Sickening Radiance. Oh,
Sickening
haha!
Radiance.
Woo! 30-foot radius sphere. It's gonna fill the whole room.
Okay. How long does that sit? Concentration.
It's a
10
concentration.
minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, until I decide not to. Yeah. Which means we
Until
might want to move
something,
further back.
Okay.
Oh, but if this creature starts its turn in there, it also gets affected by that. FYI.
Okay. I believe it.
Cool.
Okay. Alrighty. We'll see how well you concentrate. And let me see here. Pattern. There we go.
That's right.
It runs in at this like so, but it's a little fast on that in the round. But okay. All right. Are you able to move that?
I am. I'm gonna try and aim it as close to inside as I can. It will spread out though,
Okay.
so we should maybe not.
Continue to be here.
If you'll, yeah,
Maybe not hang up. Okay.
yeah. If you'll allow that. I mean, if I have to stand inside of
Okay.
it, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. So
Okay.
if I have to go
We'll see how
down,
you
I'm
do.
gonna take him with me.
Okay. There you go. All right. Good. Okay. Anything else on your turn, Mila?
You know what? Actually, I think I'm going to move if at all possible. This thing appeared.
Go ahead and use your movement.
Well, it's going to get an attack of opportunity on me, and she will basically look at everybody and say, back, back, back. 20, 25.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the back of the room here.
Okay. See how well it coordinates. Did you disengage or did you
I can't disengage. I took an action, so.
can't disengage? Okay.
Only
All right, it really wants to hit you.
as a bonus action.
Let it roll.
All right. Hang on a second. I have the roll on the die. I'll see if it actually what the modifier is. Once I bring up its stat block, because your DM is so prepared, right?
Wait, doesn't Chihuahua get an attack of opportunity? Oh, you already used your
I
reaction.
used my reaction
That's
already.
right.
Yeah.
Use the
He's not
reaction.
attacking me, too, also. I guess he
That is-
could. if he
That's
wanted.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I was just told not to kill you.
That is also true.
Wait, is this a fight you really want to start?
No!
Yeah, it's a 7.
No,
We
it's
didn't want to
not!
start the fight
It's
anyway.
not up to me!
Sorry, you rolled a 1. It's a 7.
Do you really want to do this?
You're just gonna
No!
swing
It
at you
will
with
hit
those
me.
claws.
It'll hit me.
Okay. All right, we're looking at 13. Let's see here.
Oh.
Okay, so it's like it's a melee attack, but it looks like the damage is like it strikes you within the realm of shadow. It is 13 psychic damage.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt, and I need to roll to keep my spell up.
Okay.
So give me a minute. I will subtract my damage.
Make sure you had those 3 temporary hit points added too.
Okay, so it is how much damage was it? Was it 13? You said
Yeah.
13.
13 or 15?
13 psychic. 13.
Okay, so
psychic.
10 psychic. So I know what I'm at. Cool. Thank you.
Okay. You got it.
And this is going to be what's the roll for this again to maintain concentration?
It's DC 10 or half of that, and it's a Constitution save. So DC 10 or half the damage you take, whichever is more.
Okay. Constitution save? What? You've got to fucking be kidding me.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Oh, dear.
Ooh. Why is
Okay.
that?
Do you have inspiration?
Nobody's gotten inspiration. I don't have inspiration.
Oh, shoot. Actually, I'm really bad about that. So, yeah. Feel free to remind me. We'll see what we can do,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I just completed
as a
my
reminder-
in-game story. Do I get an inspiration for like
Do
completing
you feel
my
bad
story?
for Tuali?
Yeah, right? Okay. We'll talk
know
about that
what?
right after this session. Okay. Because we
My
got to figure
spell
out
at
that
least
whole
is going to. Is it one of those that drops immediately, or it maintains for like another round? I don't know how that works because this is one of those area of effect type deals.
Okay. So it strikes you with that claw attack. You lose concentration, and losing concentration, it drops. Does it drop immediately?
That's what I'm asking.
Okay.
Given
I'm
the way
inclined
that
to feel that
spell
it
works,
is.
my suggestion would be that it takes it drops at the beginning of your next turn is when it fades
Okay.
out. That would be my suggestion, but I don't think there's
Did
a
you go
clear
through the
rule.
round with that up? Okay, I'm okay with that.
Okay. I don't know the rule. off the
Getting
top of my head.
through the round. Okay, so what we'll probably do, because we are at our time limit right now. I kind of want to finish out the round, and then we'll regroup next time with that spell dropped.
Okay.
Okay, good. So yeah,
You have to roll a
taking
2.
that backing out
Ugh.
for sure.
Rude.
All
Hey,
right,
that's still twice what I rolled.
We are to Dula.
Okay. I am going to aim a spell at Tuwali, a ray of enfeeblement. So I need to make a ranged spell attack.
All right.
Oh! I miss.
Okay. Tuwali, you feel an enfeebling ray whizzing directly past your feathers.
I'm gonna do one of those like
You think to
anime, just
yourself,
kind
that
of
would
move
have
my
been
head to the
human?
side.
There you go.
Oh, can I do anything as a bonus action? I can't cast like any.
And it has like a sound effect. It's like.
He moves like they do.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
What you got, Dula?
I've got nothing. My spell failed, and I can't really do anything as a bonus action. So,
Okay.
You can
yeah.
clear the hell out.
Yep.
I just want you to know that if you grab Whiff's hand, he will follow.
There is a room with a portal out of this place here too.
Why are we
That
leaving
is
again?
true.
Rather than die, they have to go through the portal.
We're leaving because I had expected that spell to seep out into this room. That's why I was telling people to get back. And then I got hit with Shadow Goyle there. So
I will drag Whiffs along to just inside the room. I want to make sure people get out.
Okay. Well, so you feel that the hand grasp your wrist and tugging you out of that room.
This grapple is uncontested.
So
Good.
you can be like over here with me.
Okay. Very cool.
wait. Oh my god, I have something. I think I have something.
You have something.
It's not a flower
Hold on.
crown.
It's not a flower crown. But there is
Not a flower crown yet. The seeds are
Mila will
taking
never
root.
accept my flower crowns.
Hold on. We're not done with the round yet. There's a thing. There's a sorcerer ability. Isn't there? That lets you... Oh, that might be wild magic. I'll double check
That lets
it.
you what?
I will double check it. Yeah.
Okay. All right,
What do
let us
you
know.
think? Yeah, what do you think?
Uh,
I'll figure it out. Give me a second.
okay. Moving out of the room. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's gonna be everything.
Okay. All right.
Empowering
so
reserves.
this-
That's what it was.
You meant magical guidance?
Yeah, that.
Yeah. Where you can use the sorcery point to roll a d20 when you fail a check.
Yeah, that's what it was. There is a thing for that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 5th level optional feature.
But we've been using the optional features, haven't we?
Well,
I have no idea.
it doesn't replace anything. So
No.
there is that.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just thinking about that.
Okay.
And that's
All
up to
good.
you, Jason. Because I was like, I could have used that, and I just thought about that. So
Okay. We're a bit down the road right now, but it may come in handy next time. All right. In the meantime, this guy is on his feet and moving this direction.
Does he take damage for starting his turn in there, or did he take
He does.
damage?
He already took the
Yeah.
damage initially.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the first
Oh,
damage, so
Gotcha.
he shouldn't have to do
Mhm.
it again.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
And he stabs to Wally?
And he fails,
Here.
so he does get a level of exhaustion. It's worth noting, Jason.
What's that now?
He should
He has
have a
one level
level of
exhaustion?
exhaustion. Mm-hmm.
Okay. From the sickness?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so that's noted. And then I'll walk through this stuff with you. So let me know how exhaustion will affect that. I've read it like a couple years back when my whole party got very, very exhausted. Mostly of my dad jokes. But they kind of, we worked it out, right? But it's been a
He
while.
has disadvantage on all of his ability checks. That's what it is.
Okay.
Also, he moved through Misha's threatened space.
Okay. Get him.
So yeah.
Get him!
Get him!
Okay.
I'm cheering you on from inside my body.
All right. Let me know what you get.
Ooh.
Okay.
22.
Okay, that is a solid hit.
Or 17.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay, so moving through, he's his attention isn't necessarily on you; it's on getting to where he wants to be. You reach up with that sword, swing it as hard as you can, and draw dark blood from his torso, dealing that much damage. All right. As he approaches your space, those of you who are within 10 feet of him, your minds are just seared by this horrible, deathly chorus of screams. Those of you within that range, make a
Am I included in
quick
that?
saving throw. You are included in that, unfortunately.
What a
Wally. I know, right? Make a
Got this
quick. We're looking at hang on a second. It's a wisdom saving throw.
So is his creature.
Oh. There
True.
it goes. There's
Okay.
Misha. Had to happen sometime.
His
Okay.
creature is within 10 feet of him as well.
Okay.
Wait. Spell or no spell? Not a spell. This isn't a thing.
I
Okay.
suspect this is an aura ability, yeah.
I think this is an aura
Yeah, it's
ability.
an aura ability. Yeah, it is. Oh, sorry. What'd you get, B? Or
Misha
sorry,
got a
you're not-
7.
You're not in range.
I'm not in range.
7 to Wally.
I got a 16.
Okay.
You couldn't have had that
All
on your
right. Good.
Constitution saving throw
So
earlier.
So what happened was he actually started to. Well, did I pass with a 16?
You did pass with a 16. So
So-
you'll be taking a little less damage.
It actually started to affect me, and then I tapped into the newfound dark power within me and used it to help rebuff. I have lucky,
Okay.
Oh.
but flavored
Excellent.
as like that supernatural Like those times where I just picked up the sword and swiped it real quick.
Where was that natty
Okay.
one?
You got it.
Where was that the first time?
With the con?
Yeah.
I forgot I had it.
Okay, the damage rolls sucked. So those of you, let's see. Okay, I'll take the one by one. Twali, tell me again, your roll was a 16, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're looking at 5 points psychic damage. The damage rolls were awful. The rest of you, I think just Misha was in range, right?
Yep.
Rolling in with a 7, right?
Yep.
Okay, looking at 10 psychic damage. And this creature takes that much. Like so. Okay. And that is that part. And he's coming at it with let me see here. See what he wants to do. Okay. So he comes forward and he's got this he kind of raises his hands. You don't really see exactly what it is that's firing. It's some kind of a contraption that's kind of buried beneath his cloak. But whatever it is, it shoots stuff. And it fires one at one at Misha. And that's a 25 to hit.
25 will probably hit, yeah.
Okay. And let me double check that. Okay, yeah, that's a 25 to hit. And we're looking at 8 damage piercing. And it's got this, once it hits you, you kind of feel this welling, this kind of like an intense pain at the site where the skin begins to swell. It looks like it might have been poison damage. It's an additional 5 points of poison damage.
Okay, you said 8 of that was piercing?
8 piercing, and then 5. Let me grab the.
Okay,
look at it
I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from the rage, so I'm just taking that out. So having that.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So it's 8. It's 8 piercing is the number plus 5 poison. So go ahead and modify that how you will there.
Yeah, total of 9. Got it.
Okay. Good. He then quickly turns his attention to the door. He wants to fire at the one who cast that nasty, sickening spell. He tries to fire a dart at Mila.
You mean a gun?
It's a 12 to hit.
It's a healing
Nope.
gun, don't worry.
That doesn't hit.
All right. So yeah,
Giving you your shots.
as you're moving,
Just trust him.
Yeah, so you're booking. Yeah,
What?
you're booking for the door, and this bolt just kind of sticks into the wall right by the door, and it's got this. You can see this like what looks like venom kind of dripping from its tip.
Ew.
Fuck this guy in particular. Next round, I'm sorry, Tuwali, you are currently mind controlled, but when we pick up in 2 weeks, I'm fireballing this side of the room. So.
All right.
I mean, you've done
I
it
will
when
not-
I'm not mind controlled, so.
That's true, you
Okay.
have.
To be
Right.
fair, now it's okay. Sorry, Misha.
All right. That's what he's got. Rahat. This guy looks to Wally. Let's see. Yeah, we're past the round for the other creature to attack right now. He looks at Wally with that and you recognize this gaze. You've seen these eyes before, to Wally. And it's off of the rolling a 1. You're within his power. It overwhelms you, and your job is to, save the sorceress, kill the rest.
Mm-hmm.
What will you do?
Do I count?
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
go ahead.
Well,
I'm gonna let you re-roll that saving throw at the beginning of each turn, because that's just not. I just feel bad about pitting you against your fellow players. So there's a
Bring
chance
it
you can get out. So
on.
stop rolling 1s, right?
okay. So let's do that. You said it's a wisdom,
Okay.
right?
Actually, sorry. For right now, you have to carry out the orders because that was
Oh,
that was
okay.
your initial roll.
I
That's
see.
the one.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah. This
start
is
of
my
next
first
turn.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay. The door behind me, is it open?
It is. There's a nasty looking, shadowy, demon-like creature, kind of snarling and kind of observing you.
Okay. Okay. Misha, if you don't mind, could you make a Can you make a wisdom save for me, please?
Be thou wise.
You got this.
A 14.
Motherfucker. That's twice you've matched.
Mm.
Alright, I guess nothing happens then, right?
Okay.
Misha was ready for Tawali. That was the one enemy she was ready for.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess nothing happens. Okay.
Yep.
Me, I guess.
Exactly. Welcome to what my turn was.
Sorry about that.
That's twice, too. Such a cock block.
Yeah, that was me last session in that combat. Yeah.
I had like a whole thing. I was going to make you walk into the light.
I was gonna make it so that your damage did half.
Chooks on you,
Okay.
I miss every hit. I guess that's...
Okay. Anything else? Any other actions?
Actually,
See if you could do like a
I
bonus.
can do one other thing. Yeah, I'll do a bonus action.
Okay. Because you do have this. I mean, you do have this. There's something else there that is welling up within you. You feel that focus, that energy, that evil, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Let's do one more wisdom save.
Okay.
Now remember, when you're casting spells, you can only do in one turn a leveled spell and a cantrip.
Jeez,
that's
look at
right.
that, Misha.
Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're right. That's it then. It was just the one. It doesn't
Okay.
matter past anyway. But yeah, it was.
All
I
right.
attempted to command you, but you fought it off.
Okay. All right. So feeling that energy kind of well up inside you, kind of figuring out, kind of getting your stance, kind of aware of it, but you're just kind of under that control, unfortunately, and trying to get that spell off. It's a little muffled. Thus ends our round, and we are past the time. Does anybody have anything they want to say or take care of or resolve before we close out for the night?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I can't wait to kill Tawali. It's gonna be so fun.
Me too.
I'm sorry,
It's gonna
guys.
be so fun. Yes.
Can I
All
resolve
right,
a fireball
so
to
with
that guy's face?
Alright.
No? No? Okay.
There will be. You'll get your chance.
Prepare it for 2 weeks.
All right, then cool. Yep. It's all right. With that, thank you all so much for gaming tonight. Always super fun. I'll go ahead and turn the time back over to our gracious host.
Yes, thank you all for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time for our Pathfinder First Edition campaign, Rise of the Rune Lords.
Where I also just attacked the party.
At least you won't be attacking them anymore in that one.
Sensing a theme.
And I didn't kill any of them.
Hmm.
I just knocked one down 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Not my fault.
You
he kept
didn't
getting
kill
back
them
up.
permanently.
He shouldn't have gotten back up.
But other than that, I am Beluga, your guildmaster here at the Role Players Guild, and I play the half-elf Grave Domain Cleric Dula. Dan?
Can you get the GoFundMe ready?
Oh, yeah.
I know we went a little light on the announcements today because we were running a little behind, but I just want to make sure we get this one out because it's super important.
It is important.
Especially for our friend Laura here. please check out the GoFundMe link for Laura to get out of Florida because it's a shit show over there. And just we appreciate anything you can give, big or small, or just help spread the word. Again, sorry, we're going a little fast on this one, but this is important. We want to make sure you guys know, and I don't want you to forget. But I've been Tuali, the Alan traitorous paladin, I guess.
Traitor.
Awkward. Hey, Laura, why don't you take the awkwardness away?
Oh, what? Take anything from you, you traitor.
Hey, B, why don't you take the awkwardness away?
Nope, it's Laura's turn. Not going.
It's my turn. That's fine, I guess.
How's that plus?
What Dan said about the GoFundMe, I was also going light on earlier since we did start late, but please check out that GoFundMe and share it if that's the least you can do, is check it out. But
You wanna.
You know you want to. It's got a pretty picture of my face on it. But yeah, I play Whiffs, who is mad at Tuali and also kind of a little bit stinky at Mila for being short, but that's just how Mila is all the time. So
I was gonna say, how does this change?
it doesn't. But yeah, now it's Beast turn.
Yeah, it actually is my turn now. Hi, still B, still Brassic Hearts. Theoretically, I have a book coming out with Shango Games on Twitter called Magical Plants of the Desert. I still am doing some art for it, but I want to do a very early plug on it. Coming out sometime this summer. And let's see, I would be more active on Twitter if the person running Twitter wasn't running Twitter. So while I technically am there, I'm not really. And I play Mila, the Shadow Sorcerer, who had some good ideas and some poor executions tonight. And my spouse, who is next to me, plays Misha. Do you want to speak for yourself? Why are you like this? All right. This is my spouse. He plays Misha, oh my god, I almost said Owlin Paladin, the Elven Barbarian.
No, that's him. I'm innocent. It's not me.
And the one bulwark against the out of control Tuali. Jason, please take this away from me.
Absolutely. Did we catch everything? It's great. We're ready for just about everything except for the introductions and closeouts, right?
Yet.
What haven't I done?
Right? Not yet.
Well,
I'm not good at
didn't
preparing.
catch everything, and I said Tuali didn't catch these hands yet.
Yes, I did. I took 30 damage from them.
Right?
These hands haven't done anything
those hands?
Yet.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that soon enough, that's for sure.
Who's got
As
dainty
always,
fey hands?
Such a wonderful time playing with everybody. Some interesting party dynamics that are unfolding here within this campaign. And as always, such a pleasure to game with you all. Hey, what we said about Laura's GoFundMe, do check that out. As a quick reminder from your DM. We love Laura. We want Laura to feel safe. We want Laura to be able to meet their goals. And it'd just be kind of cool to have a really rad D&D player in the same state as me. Because, we wouldn't have to figure out the time zone stuff as much, right? Then we just got to get people from New York to
just
go over, right?
a ploy to get everyone closer to our DM. It's fine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, don't gloss over the fact that Florida's a shit show right now. So
Florida is an absolute shit show. It's not a ploy for anything else.
Yeah.
I am sorry. I'm really sorry. But with that, we'll look forward with brighter goals and brighter days ahead, hopefully. And as always, we will be here in 2 short weeks to game with you. And yeah, that will be a wonderful experience. Thank you all so much.
All right. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your week, and we hope to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye now. Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes.
You can end it now.
Bye. Bye.
I can't raid out.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.
Can they still see you? Y'all can still see
Oh
me.
yeah, we're still live. Yeah, no, this is
Fantastic.
This is all still
Nice.
Fantastic.
Yeah, no, I haven't hit. I have the mouse over the button, but I haven't actually pressed it.
Listen, Dan.
It's